What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Gabby, and in today's video I decided to do just a quick little makeup look today using the Jeffree Star Cremated palette. I know he's come out with 2 other collections since this one, but this is the first chance I've gotten to get around to actually using the palette, so I'm excited to play with it a little bit today and try to create a fun smoky look. So if you'd like to see what that looks like, keep on watching. Okay guys, since now that I got you all zoomed in, let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to start with this transition shade, and I think a good one for me today is going to be this shade down here called Afterlife. So I'll go ahead and put that all over both lids. You can see all that color on the brush. Oh wow, look at that shine. Wow, that pigmentation is amazing just for one dip for each eye. I think next I'm going to go in the shade, let's do a crease transition shade. I feel like I'm going to probably end up using way too many colors and end up covering up all of this anyway, but let's just play around for fun. So I think I'm going to go in the crease then with Gravedigger. It's kind of a dark gray color. I feel like just this alone could just be like a pretty subtle smoky eye. If you want to bring a little bit underneath, you could. So far I'm not going to. I'm going to kind of see what I end up doing going forward with this, but so far this is really pretty. I think I do want to kind of play with some of these like shimmerier shades, so I'm going to pat this one all over the eyelid and see what that looks like. Wow. It's actually a little lighter than I thought it was going to be. I mean, obviously it's still super dark, but for some reason I was expecting more of that like stark black, which I guess on camera it kind of looks that way, but... Well, that is definitely black. I never do eye looks like this, so it's pretty fun to kind of step outside my comfort zone a little bit and play around with some darker colors. And I'll go ahead and clean that up with a makeup wipe in a minute. Chose this time to wait until after I did my eye look to do my foundation and everything, especially for this reason. I don't always do that, but I felt like for this kind of dark look when mistakes are a little more obvious that it was probably a good idea. So I'm going to grab a makeup wipe and clean this up, and then we can keep going. And I'm just going to keep this handy because I'm sure I'll be using it again. So let's go in with that matte black shade and kind of try to just kind of buff that out around the crease. And the matte black shade is called Hearse, and that's in the top corner right here. Okay, so I'm not too worried about the inner corner because I think I am going to add a little bit of sparkle in that area, so that'll be okay. But I feel like my eyelid needs to kind of brighten up just a little bit, so I'm going to go in with the shade Pallbearer on the end here and just focus that right on the center of my lid. Okay, and then just for an added extra little punch, I think I'm going to also go in with Diamond Ashes at the way bottom here. That super light, sparkly shade, which I think I might even use as a highlighter today, so we'll see what this looks like. Pretty. That kind of just brightens up that overall black shade look that I had going on a little bit ago. Okay, I think I'm just going to blend a little bit more in that crease. That's pretty fun. I think I'm going to go under the eye just a little bit with a lighter shade. I think I might go in with the shade Last Look. It's also kind of a shimmery gray shade with almost a slight brown undertone to it. So I'm hoping it won't be as shocking of a color as the top of this. So I'm going to go in with this kind of pointed brush here. It's actually pretty subtle. I might add more to that once I'm done with my foundation and concealer, because I'm sure my concealer is going to counteract that a little bit. So let me go ahead and put on eyeliner and some lashes, and I'll come back and show you my foundation routine as well. Okay, I got my lashes and mascara on, so I am going to run through my foundation routine real quick for you, and I'll show you what products I use, and I'll go ahead and link them down below in the description box as well, in addition to the mascara and eyeliner that I used, so you can see what I used for that. Okay, so I'm going to start with foundation, and I'm just going to speed through this as well, just so we can get through this quickly, and then I'll finish up the eye look towards the end. Okay, so I got that all done. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple finishing touches to my eyes, and then I'll set my face with some setting spray, and then we can get a final look on everything. So let's go ahead and add something kind of lighter and maybe a little sparkly on the inner corner of my eye. And for that, I'm going to be using this tiny little brush for the point on the end, and I am going to wet the brush just so I can get a higher shine hopefully with this. So I'm going to be using the La Roche-Posay Mineral Spring Water Spray. I'll just give that a couple little sprays there. And then I'm going to dip back in to that Diamond Ashes shade in the corner here, the one that I used in the center of my eye. That's really pretty. I think I'm also going to add that same shade to my brow bone area. Pretty. So I think lastly, I'm going to do a mix of two different shades for my highlighter today, and it's going to be a mix of the Afterlife shade, that original shade I used all over the lid, as well as that Diamond Ashes shade down here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do a little highlight on the nose. Great. So I'm going to go ahead now and do a lip, and then I'll go ahead and set the face, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this overall palette. So for lips today, I'm going to be using this ColourPop waterproof lip liner, and it's in the color Stripped. So I'm going to put that all over first. And over top of that, I'm going to be using the NYX matte lipstick in the shade Couture mode. And it's this really pretty nude color. Beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and set my whole face now with that La Roche-Posay Mineral Water Spray. It's not really a setting spray, but I like it because it does seem to kind of add a little bit of moisture back in my face after setting my face with powder and everything like that, so it makes my skin look a little more like skin again. So I really like it for that reason. Okay, and then to kind of dry that down a little bit, I like to use my little mini fan just to help facilitate the drying process a little bit. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna zoom out now and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm all zoomed out now, and my final thoughts on this palette really are overall that it's pretty great. I do feel like you could use some of these more neutral shades and create more of a subtle smoky eye, or you can go a little crazier like I did today and do more of that super bold smoky eye, which I think looks actually really great with my hair and skin tone and everything. And that shadow worked great as a highlighter, so that's really awesome. So that's already a 2-in-1 product there. My favorite shades would have to be the Angel of Death shade, that kind of sparkly dark black shade, as well as Diamond Ashes. I feel like Diamond Ashes especially you could use as that highlight or an inner corner little pop of something bright. And I even put it on the center of my lid, which can make your lid look a little bit bigger. So all of that was really fun. I'm gonna try to create a more subdued look with this palette as well, and I'll put that on my Instagram if you wanna take a look at that and kind of see some differences in how you can make this palette work for almost anybody. So overall, I really like it. I know I'm late to the party here on using this palette, but I still wanted to play around with it and show you guys what you could do with it. So hopefully I'll be trying a little more of Jeffree Star's stuff in the future. So go ahead and put down in the comment section what you thought of my look today. I really actually like it. It's different for me, but kind of feel like I'm a little gothic, a little more edgy, so that's always fun. I look forward to filming some more videos for you guys, so let me know what you'd like to see coming forward, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.